Oh dear, I'm just trying that to see if it works. To be honest, I think we're going out into the YouTube short stream. That's what I was trying to do, rather than do it on the phone. So I might as well use the equipment we've got. That's cool, that. Brilliant. Just stay on for 5 minutes. If anybody comes in, I'll just say hello to them. Thanks a lot for that, Mike. Anyway, it's gone. I've just had to test it on my phone. I've finally found out how you do it anyway. So you can now use the equipment I've got in my studio and still get out onto the short stream. It seems to work better. And the cameras are the right way around as well. So there we go. That's better. You can see more of me now. The thing is, you don't know how many people are in on this one without looking on your phone. So you don't know who you're talking to. It'll be a nice surprise afterwards anyway. Let me just look on here. One, I'm probably talking to myself, am I? Yeah, it's all set up just right. Brilliant. So I can use that now, rather than messing about on the phone. So you can use the microphone off the software. It took me a while just to sort that out. I found a brilliant video with a guy on YouTube who shows you how to do it or how to set it all up. Because it seems to go better if you actually get out into the short stream, to be really honest. So that's where you need to be, obviously. 9:16, is it? Something like that. Let me just pull that down a bit because that is probably a little bit too big. So give it a bit of a setup. I think that's about it. That's a good thing with OBS. You can just move the picture about into where you want to. So I've had a cracking day today. I've been out and walked the Humber Bridge. So watch out for a video for that one. It'll be about, I think it's a week on Friday because I've already got some up there. Obviously, we've got a bank holiday this week on the Monday, and I don't tend to go very far on a bank holiday Monday because you may end up, stuck in traffic and stuff like that. So I thought, well, I don't think that camera's very straight, is it? Oh, no, we don't want that. That was a click. Here we go. There we go. Sorted. So we've got 3 people in. I think one of them's me. So just say hello in the chat and I'll talk back to you. Let me know what the audio sounds like because I think it sounds better than rattling down a phone, don't you? It's warm here today. I think we were 24, 25. So we walked across the bridge, went out for a meal in a pub opposite and then walked back again. So we've done about 6 miles today. Plus the 6 mile that I did on Monday. So I think I'm doing all right. Obviously, I never used to walk anywhere before, so 12 miles in a week can't be too bad, can it, really? I haven't really got a lot to say to that. I'm a bit tired, to be honest. But I just thought I'd pop in and see if I could get this working. I looked on... There was a guy on YouTube, because the only problem is you get bogged down with it all on YouTube. There we go. Looks and sounds like a professional setup, Mick. Thanks very much, Mike. It is actually a fairly professional setup. I'll just go through what we're using. It's the Rodecaster Duo. And going into that is the Shure SM7B. So it's usually if you listen to a lot of podcasters, this is the microphone that they use, but they usually go into the Rodecaster bigger one. This one will do 2 mics, 2 mic inputs at once. So if you were just talking to another person in a setup office, you could have 2 microphones into it, and you'd both come through into the stream. Obviously, if you've got 6 people around the table, you need the bigger one. So these are about somewhere in the region of 300 or 400 quid. I think maybe nearly 5, to be really honest. It's something I saved up for quite a while and had to get rid of a few bits for and managed to buy a brand new one off Amazon. And the SM7B, I actually found it in I found it online, and it was a couple of £100 shorter than what it was supposed to be. So I actually thought it was a fake, but it isn't. I've gone through every channel there is to see if it was. Eubank and Connor, Ben fight. I thought it was the fight of the year. I didn't watch it. I'm at work, you see, on a Friday night, on a Saturday night, should I say. So I didn't actually watch it, but it went off pretty well, didn't it? And it was nice to see him sort of, being friendly with the dads and getting a cuddle off the dads and stuff like that. And I think it was a very respectful fight, and it went all the way through to the end. And I think it was a real good fight for the fans, wasn't it, really? Because sometimes I think when you watch these fights, you just think, oh, it's a bit boring. Nice intro. It grabbed my attention. I actually had to make a new one. I use some software called Filmora. I bought it. I bought a lifetime's license for it, and so you get to use it. Obviously, there's upgrades on it. Odd times there's upgrades on it, and you can go on to the next level if you want to. But I don't use the AI stuff or anything like that. But I also pay for. I can't think what they call it. It'll come to me in a minute. I pay for some music anyway. Which is you're able to use on YouTube, and that's what I use. That's about £120 a year, I think. When you start doing these streams, it's not that cheap, to be really honest. When you start doing this sort of thing, you can understand why people want a little bit of money back if they can. How hot is the weather where you from, mate? I'm in Gainsborough, Lincolnshire. Hello, Cloud Chuck. How you doing? We're just trying this stream out. I've just managed to set it up in portrait mode, 9:16. I found some information on the internet, found out how to do it, so I just thought I'd try it out. I was just trying the intro just to see if it, and that there was obviously Mike was in chat, so I thought I'd just come in and say hello to him. It was 24.5 today. Apparently it's going to get about 27 tomorrow, and then we're going to drop by 10 degrees. Daniel Dubois and Alessander, I can't say that one, to fight at Wembley Stadium. Who you think will win, mate? I've no idea. I don't really follow it, to be honest. Like I say, cracking fight. Nice to see. So I've just got a few on. I've only got a couple of people in. I'm not going to stay long because it's the night with the wife, to be honest. We don't get many nights together. So I'm not going to stay long. So I'm obviously going to do one tomorrow night. So I'll set one up for tomorrow night. And try that, see if we can get in make sure I'm going to do it properly. I just can't find out in YouTube Studio where you set it to go live in portrait mode. It says that you should be able to find a setting for it, so we'll see. But it seems to work better if you can get in the shorts mode. There's a lot more people available to watch your streams, and your channel seems to build quicker. So that's what I'm after doing. But it does look quite professional, doesn't it? Coming up on there. There we go. That's what it looks like. Just need to get that camera. But I've ordered a new lead for my DJI camera, so I should be able to use it on there. I don't know why I'm showing you that. You can already see it. How you doing, Mike? Are you all right? Is it warm where you are? It's really. I'm going to put the aircon on tonight. It was really stuffy last night in our room. Trying to get some sleep. Yeah, good picture in it. Yeah, it's 60 frames per second. It's coming through. I think it's only. Is it 1080? I don't know. I'll not know till after it renders. But I've set it up in the middle of OBS. It was easy when somebody showed me how to do it, to be really honest. So that's it really, because I don't tend to go live on the other channels anymore, so it doesn't need to be 9:16, does it? Might as well just do it. Yeah, it's boiling here, really stuffy. Got the window open. Obviously, I'm up on the second level, so the bathroom window's open, and it's the cat's flaked out on the top of the stairs. It's just a bit of freaky weather, isn't it, for this time? Yeah, normally you wouldn't get this amount of heat in. Well, it's beginning of May tomorrow. It's soon come round, isn't it? Hello, John Paul Glasgow. How you doing, buddy? So just set this up, and I'm going to keep repeating myself because I just want everybody to tell everybody. So I'll just set it up on the computer in vertical mode so it comes up on the shorts thing, because that's what I'm into doing. That's how I seem to be able to gain subscribers a lot quicker because there's a lot more people there to watch you. You're lucky having air conditioning, mate. Well, yeah, it weren't luck. I had to pay for it, mate. It is nice. It is nice when you flick it on. It uses a little bit of electric, but we never actually noticed last year. And, when you get those July and August evenings, it's it's really sticky and you're sweating when you're trying to sleep. It's no good. When you've got to drive the next day, you need some proper kit, don't you? I've had one of them weeks this week where I don't seem to be sleeping right, but hopefully it'll... Actually, the cat, my beautiful cat, decides he wants to come in, and you let him in. About 3 hours later, he thinks, well, it seems a bit stuffy in here, I might go out. But obviously, you're fast asleep, and he can't unlock the door and turn the burglar alarm off, so he wakes you up, the little sod. So that's what normally happens. Yeah, well, yeah, that's it, yeah. There's a way of doing it. I used to do it last year, but I'm lucky because I say I work nights. So what I'd do, Aidan, have you ever taken a honey packet and a rhino pill at the same time? No, never before, Aidan. Can you describe what it would taste like or what effect it would have? Never tried one. Yeah, what I used to do was come in from work. I used to leave the upstairs curtains shut all day, come in from work late at night, open the curtains fully, put the fan on, and then allow the cold air, open the windows full, and let the cold air come in from outside, and then sort of cool it down with the fan. That's how I seem to be able to do it. But obviously, it gets to that time when you just can't get it cool, and it makes you really fed up, doesn't it, when you're trying to sleep and you can't. We could use you as a what? CNC? Oh, right. Is it a rhino pill at the same time? Obviously, it's for the downstairs region. I was thinking it was some sort of hallucinogenic drug. Oh, right. Oh, well, I don't know what we can say about that, really, as long as it's working. Oh, yeah, Mickey, love. Hello, Steve. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. So I'll explain to you. I've just managed to get it to actually go out into the short stream, live stream by doing a few tweaks on OBS and getting the camera set up in the correct way. You have to do a few settings, and then as soon as you start to go live, it sends you into the short stream, which is where you seem to get more subscribers nowadays. More subscribers and more watchers. If you do it in 16:9, you don't seem to be able to get anybody in. You become a samurai with your new... Nice. All I can say is don't waste it. Hope the wife's home. Or you've got one of those on speed dial. That's probably another thing. Well, anyway, we're not talking about that, okay? They're not like me very much if we do. Yeah, if you go live in landscape, like we do normally. I mean, obviously, we've got on the e-sig side, we've got a following. So 16:9, that way. If you do it in that way, in portrait mode, it then goes into the short stream on YouTube. And if your content suitable, they'll leave it in there. Yeah. So if you've got a phone, obviously it's coming up on a phone like that in the short stream now, because I've just been watching it to make sure it goes in. So that's coming up in the short stream now. Whereas I say normally it would be in the other one, and I tried it last week. You do get some viewers in the end. The next day when they come back to watch it, but this way that you stream, you seem to get a lot of people coming through that you've never ever met before, and quite a few of them hang about because if they're enjoying themselves, it seems to put you ahead. I think what it is Google are obviously trying to take on TikTok. So what they're trying to do is obviously get people to come across and do it in portrait mode and get loads of things because they're losing out to TikTok. It's just another one of their wars. They do tend to promote these streams that go into the short speed. It's worked for me. There must be 70 more people following now than what there was before. It works a treat. So there's a lesson to it. If you go live off your phone on your YouTube channel, just do it in portrait mode. So I've been doing it off a phone, but then it seems a bit of a waste. You've got all this stuff stood here, not using it, cost a fortune, and you're sort of losing quality of your stream. But now I can do it like this. So people can listen to this SM7B and still be rude to me. Right, I better go anyway because it's Sue night, and I don't really want to leave her sat downstairs on her own. No, not long now, mate. I'll be coming in my Prius. I'll just have another couple of minutes with you. I've obviously had an accident about a month ago. It's finally due to go in on Tuesday because it's a bank holiday, and it won't be ready before I want to go on Friday. So I'll be coming down in my Prius. My Julie's gone out with a couple of friends to the Cons Club to do karaoke, but they all sit around a screen and sing. How's she getting on with retirement? Is she enjoying it? She got fed up with you yet? I'm trying to throw you out. I bet it's good for her, bless her. I bet she's enjoying herself now. Now she ain't got to go to work anymore. Because I must admit, I've got to the age now where if I got a few quid on the lottery, I'd be done. I won't even go to work ever again. Yeah, 5 weeks and she's loving it. They do say some people, say that they get bored. And the secret is to make sure that you've got to try hard at being retired. So it's good for a walk. Anyway, I'm going to go because Sue's downstairs on her own and doesn't seem fair. I just thought I'd have a quick go at this, just to have a bit of a relax. My legs are aching. We've done about 6 miles together today in that raging heat. So we're both a bit worn out. So anyway, we'll catch you all soon. Thanks very much. I'll be on tomorrow night at... You're meeting a new fella later. Oh, nice. Fabulous. Yeah, catch you tomorrow night, 11:30. I'll set one up. All right, catch you soon. Bye-bye.